Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, United Kingdom. Good morning, America. Good morning, Asia. Good morning, Poland. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Ethiopia. Good morning, Ghana. Good morning, South Africa. Good morning, Johannesburg. Good morning, Amsterdam. Good morning to all my viewers across the globe of the world. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and how are you today? My name is Ibironke Olasunbowoluwa, popularly called Yeye Omigbemileke, across the globe of the world. Yes, I am Oloko Priestess. I am Orisha Priestess from the city of Iyami in Ota part in Ogun State. That is the southwestern part of Nigeria. This morning, I just want to make an observation and I want to call your attention to it. Yes, I think like 2 weeks ago, one of my girls, one of my daughters in Olokun, yes, she was chatting me and she told me about a dream that she had in which she saw the spiritual husband coming out of the sea with some children, telling her that she should return home, that it's time to return home. And she was really disturbed, worried, and even crying that morning. Then she told me she had been appeasing the spiritual husband. She's been settling the spiritual husband. She's been doing this and that. And I asked her, so you are in that school of thought where they do wedding for spiritual husband, do wedding, you are in that school of thought where they pacify him and all that. And she said, she saw it and she's been, she's been following it, she's been doing it that way. I was really surprised that she was in that line. For me, yes, I know that people do it. I see it online, I read it, and I just pass because it is not in my own line of thought. In the family where I come from a family where my father was a babalawo, his father babalawo, and my great grandfather also a babalawo. My grandma, paternal grandma, was the one that taught me the ways of Orisha. And all through the period, I never had such a situation where you have to appease the spiritual husband. I know that in Egbe, I don't want to call it in Egbe initiation, because I don't believe there is Egbe initiation. Anyway, you are Elegbe. It is when they are creating, they are putting your Egbe down for you. That is Ikoko Egbe. When you are doing your Ajere Egbe or Ikoko Egbe, you have a very big one to do at that level. During that period, sometimes, for those who are very versatile in it, they help you to take care of the issue of spiritual husband. And so far so good with my practice of over a decade in Orisha. We separate spiritual husband. When I read what she wrote, I asked her a question and I was like, okay, with all the appeasement, with all the wedding gown and wedding ring and all the goodies and all the sacrifices you people give to spiritual husband, because I don't know where they get that from anyway. With all that, are you still telling me that the guy still wants you to return? To return means dead. Yes. Say, okay, oh yeah, run again. May they help you to do what now? To tell him to stay off. You are not yet 40 years. He's harassing you to return. So far, so good. To me, unapologetically, I don't believe in that school of thought. Break up. Separate. Complete separation is what I stand for. In the traditional Yoruba setting, there is a proverb where they say that Okuto ti ku kibara yewijo. I don't believe it is possible to pacify spiritual husband such that we allow the physical husband to be, well, maybe in other culture, but I don't understand it, and I've been very, very silent on it, because what is good for goose is also good for gender. Something that is practiced here may not be practiced in other tribe. Hence my silence. But to me, ask me, separation. Separate. Let him go. It could be very stubborn. Yes. Tell me which man will allow another man to sleep with his wife, will allow his wife to be sleeping with another man, live with another man, and all that. And spiritual husbands are usually very, very extreme. Spiritual husbands phenomenon is a phenomenon that is very, very deep. Some may not allow the lady to get married. Some may not allow the lady to have physical children. Some may not allow the lady to be successful in business. Some may even go as far as putting sickness, casting sickness and all that. When you are dealing with entities that are very, very wicked, when you are dealing with entities that are not that nice, I think the best thing is let them go. Let them go. Let them cut it off. Cut it off. Have your peace. Have your happiness. A lot of us used to have such problems when we were young, but it's gone. Let him go. After spending all the time you have to spend on the earth, and you go, if there's really a place to return, you return there. But as long as you are here, don't allow your life to be cut short or be frustrated by any spiritual husband or spiritual wife. Let me say, by any spiritual spouse. By any spiritual spouse. It is your responsibility to ensure that you live here on earth and you live a fulfilled life. It is your responsibility to ensure that you live, you enjoy the best, you make the best out of it. It is your responsibility to always settle your Orisha. Settle your Orisha. Spiritual husband is not Orisha. It is not one of the Orisha to be appeasing, to be praying to. I don't understand where they get that from. Spiritual husbands and spiritual spouses, they are not what you think can be one of the entities supporting your life. No. No. If you have been doing it and it is working for you, good luck. I wish you the best. But so far so good with me. We separate from spiritual husband. Let them go and you live. Here in Yoruba, despite the fact that we have Egbe Orun, we still say that Egbe Aye lawa o ma se, a ò ní bá tọ̀run ṣe. A lot of people want to see this, want to see that. What happened to us? What are you looking for? Your blessing is not in the hand of spiritual husband. Stop running after what is not.